Doug, what are your favorite handguns?
Well, listen, I've got to say I'm old school, and I've come to love the 1911 45. I mean, it's just tough to beat. I mean, those guns are just great. Yes, they're only single stack magazines with only 8 rounds, including one in the chamber. And you can make an argument, well, the 40 S&W is a better round and you can get one more in a single stack. And there's all kinds of things that can be done. But that's my favorite. I've got a lot of Browning 9mm high powers
Mm,
that lots of manufacturers, and they differ in this and that, like them. And, I've actually come to like clocks. I've
yeah.
come to, because they're so damn simple, and simple is good.
Yep.
It really is.
Yep.
And I don't like the double action trigger pull very much. I like the single action, potentially, the hair trigger possibility and things like the government model. Fan of Glocks. Everybody says that the SIG, I forget the model number, is the hot setup. And
Yeah.
I guess you've got one, and I'm getting one in Uruguay.
Yep. Yeah. The one I have is it's called the M17. It's the Army designated issuance of the P320, I think is what it is. But yeah, it's a nice handgun. I like it a lot. It's easy to you could see why, when they're making a standard sidearm for the military, they have to dumb it down and make it as simple as possible, and enable so that everybody can qualify on it. So it's a very easy gun to fire, and it's very easy to be accurate with, and it's kind of almost, it's idiot resistant. Let's put it that way, which I like.
Yeah, so I guess my suggestion would be go to a range and fire a whole bunch of guns, because ammunition's still relatively cheap in the US and available, like in Uruguay. What were you saying, that a 308 round costs $4 in Uruguay?
$4.
Shocking. And I don't know what a 9mm round costs down there.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was now.
Sounds like it would be $1 anyway.
I think it's probably more like 70 cents, but it's still a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So my suggestion when it comes to guns is go to a range and just drop a few $100 and rent a whole bunch of guns and try them out and see what you like best. Told you what I like, but your results may vary and your preferences will too. That's why there's, scores of different guns out there.
Mhm.
I mean, the one gun I really don't like, because I don't like that gun that the US military adopted, that Beretta.
Oh no, that's why they finally got rid of it and replaced it with the
Yeah.
SIG. Finally.
Who got bribed to make that acquisition?
I
That's
don't know,
my
it was
question.
so many complaints about that.
Yeah. So, you got to, and buy a bunch of guns. The ones that you like, buy a bunch of them. I mean, unless they try to steal them from you, at which point you're going to have to decide, hopefully, where to bury them for future reference, along with a bunch of ammunition. But can't go wrong buying a bunch of handguns.
I agree. I think they're only going to become more valuable, more expensive, and the ammunition's, now it's inexpensive in the US again. They have certain periods where it goes up a lot. So, now's a good time to buy it. It's cheap.
Yeah, go to some places like you can Google, I guess military shooters is pretty good. And get lots of different calibers. Get a case of everything that you can imagine. 7.62 Russian, 223 for the AR-15, 9mm, 45 caliber, 40 S&W, 22 long rifle. That's a
good one
very
to have.
good choice.
Yep.
So, and a bunch of shotgun shells too. Yeah.
Okay.